What's up, lads? It's Hanky here, and this is episode 4 now, I believe, of Open Hopin. And we're getting quite into it now. We played quite a few games. In this episode, there's 3 games. I was going to do 2, but, there was a couple of leaves. They rage quitted because I'm so amazing at FIFA that they just couldn't handle me. So they rage quitted. One was early on, one was not too far until the end of the game. So I put a third game in there, and we actually win Division 1 in this first game. But at the start, you just see me, I was doing a bit of trading. You'll see right at the end, I show you how much I bought the players for, how much I sold them for. And today, I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about maybe future series, future streams that I will be bringing in January onwards, probably a little bit after January. But first of all, I just want to say I'm going to have quite a bit more time because it's my last year of school. I'm in year 11 at school. It's my last year of school, and we've got quite a lot of time to revise and go over stuff. So, I am going to have quite a bit more time. Starting next week, I probably won't be able to bring these daily uploads, but I'll try, get a couple out a week, maybe 3, and a career mode episode maybe. So I'll probably get 2 of these episodes out and a career mode, hopefully. Possibly some squad builders and player reviews, depending on what you guys like. But, again, I'll just have to try that. So sorry for the footage here, I wasn't really doing much. I was just messing around, and I just put this footage in there and tried to speed it up. But I've obviously not put it fast enough, I'm afraid. But I guess I'll just ramble on about some random shit until we actually get to the games where I can tell you what happened in those. But basically, the aim of this series, the start of this series, I was trying to get a BPL team. I've nearly finished a BPL team. In this series, I think I bought a centre-back and a couple more centre mids, and probably I think I bought a left back or a right back. I'm not entirely sure, but you'll have to see that. That's right at the end of the episode. But as I said, in this game, it's at the stage where the games are relatively easy. I should be winning every game. Obviously, the game at the start was a bit AIDS, but I should be winning most of the games I play in the early stages of this until I get to Division 2, Division 1 sort of. But I do win most of my games. I think I win all 3 in this because of 2 leaves and then a win. We win the Division 1 title in this next game, and you'll have to see what happens in the games. But another topic I wanted to talk about was transfers. There's going to be a triple com going up. That is from me, Sam Ingalls, or known as Sam96 HD on YouTube, and Scotty Plays, which is Scotty Scotland. If you probably know who they are. So I've had them on my channel before, put them in my description, both top lads. So make sure you go check their 2 channels out, and there is going to be a triple com from us 3. We talked about quite a few topics. We are going to probably make it a weekly thing, maybe spread it out between which channel it goes on. I'm not too sure on that, but we get on quite well. We're in Skype calls most of the time, so we're talking about stuff, and we decided to maybe start a series on us doing dual comms, triple comms, whoever's available. So that's probably some exciting stuff for you guys to get into and see, and maybe get an insight into us, our opinions on football in real life, gaming, the FIFA community, anything like that. We'll cover all sorts of topics. So just maybe throw me some topics, feel free to send me a private message on YouTube or just comment, whatever you want to do. Just let me know some topics, and we'll try and cover them for you. And you can get our opinions on matters if our opinions are important to us. So I was trying to pick up a couple of cheap rare golds, that's probably one of the easiest methods to do early coins. I actually do make quite a bit of profit in the end, and then you'll see that I did buy a couple of people. This Distin, I will show you me selling him right at the end. But I didn't get a couple of people. I believe I got Kone actually, and he sold on for a couple of 100 coins profit. So when you've only got a couple of K, guys, make sure you try and sort of maximise the profit you can get with that amount of money. So unrare golds or rare golds, whichever you find easiest. But it's important to know the market. It's important to know that if you buy a player for 700 coins, you've got to know he's going to go for 900 or a K, otherwise it's pointless making 50 coin profit. But early trading, this is what I do. So if you're starting up new, or a fresh account, or you've been banned or anything like that, make sure you just try and trade with some rare golds. Put in the maximum bid as 600 or 650, and then you can pick up some bargains. But anyway, that's it for the trading at the start. So now we're going to get into the game. You just saw the team I was playing against. Not too bad team. I wasn't too worried though, because he's in Division 1 with that team. So, sorry, Division 5 with that team. And I went up 1-0 by Scott Sinclair really early in the game. But then he came back just before half-time with Mario Gomez. He was a bit lucky. And another thing I wanted to mention, guys, do you want me to start showing the chances, or the good chances, I guess? Because I don't really know what you guys want to see, whether you want to see me put maybe more longer episodes with the chances and stuff in. But I actually decided to put Cisse on this penalty, and he ended up messing it. I put this chance on because I just wanted to show you that I am awful at penalties, usually. Penalties are supposed to be easy, but I seem to never get the power right on some players. On people like Cisse who should do it. But I mean, how can you miss from 6 yards and then take on 3 people and finish with your weak foot like that? I'll never know. But again, I just want to say, if Banana11 Crazy's watching this is why I bought this guy. You know, you criticised his 49 shot, but if that's 49 shot, then, you know, I'd love to see what 80 plus shot is, because it's absolutely quality that guy is. And as you can see here, I mentioned the rage quit. I thought that EA was just going to fuck me over and be complete AIDS, but he actually did quit the game. And I'll show you the match details here. I was pretty much on top, and there we go. Division 5 is won quite early, and I thought I'd go straight into the next game. Didn't make any changes or anything, just straight into the next game. And again, really early on, 1-0 up. Cisse, never saving that. That is 500 coins or 450 coins, guys. If you're making a Premier League team, just buy him. There's no point wasting coins on players who aren't going to score when you can have that. And again, Banana11 Crazy, I'm calling you out again. This is 350 coins and 49 shot for you. Look at that finesse. Most players can barely finesse on this game. And again, we'll show you what he's like with his weak foot this time. So there you go, Banana11 Crazy. Criticise him some more, will you please? And 4-0, he snaps my player and quits. Really early in the game, he's just quit the game. And again, my two new signings, Cisse and Rezet, just absolutely annihilating the guy. So here is the third game. He's got a Newcastle badge there, but his chemistry is god-awful. And his players aren't the best really either. Not the best striker, not the best wingers. Maybe Valencia's a bit of pace. But as expected, Reze again going through, 350 coins, Banana11 Crazy. This is the third time I'm calling you out. That's his third goal, or fourth goal, I believe, Reze. But this guy does get a lucky deflection shot from my keeper, and then he ends up putting it in. But on half-time, just before, Reze goes through again, smashes it in. Banana11 Crazy, that's the fourth time, just letting you know again. And again, another shot from, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that midfielder's name, but Cisse's there to put it in. And then this guy starts messing around with the ball, decides he's going to go a bit cocky and pass it around even though he's losing, and Cisse just takes the ball, goes through weak foot finesse, and we're 4-1 up. So that's how that's how the game finished, sorry, my bad there, and 4-1, so that's the third win of this episode. I'm going strong at the moment, I'm really happy with how my team's performing, so I decided to add a bit more kind of depth or bit more players to the squad, and here is me doing a bit more trading, as you'll see. Now again, guys, the profit is really small at this kind of stage, but it's really easy. There's no risk whatsoever. If you pick a guy up for 600 coins or 650 coins, he's definitely going to go for a profit, whether it's tiny or big. And here is the contracts. I speeded this up heavily because it would have just been boring to watch. I got rid of all the bronzes with no contracts. And I put contracts on Sinclair and Smalling because obviously we're building the team around them too, so I can't really get rid of them out of the team. And I was maybe thinking about putting formation cards on them so we can complete the team, and then we'll start adding players to it, you know, as we go along. Maybe a new striker, but at the moment Cisse is doing fine for me, and so are the other players in the squad. So guys, I was looking here for a centre midfielder. Now, first of all, I just want to say I bought Davies by accident. I'm not really sure why. It's just a spare at the moment bid, and I accidentally bidded on him, and I ended up getting him for 600 coins, and I don't really know why, because I didn't want him in my team, but I was just distracted. I was on Skype and changing music and just doing stuff on my computer, and then I bought him by accident. But don't worry, I bought Kabai. I was trying to get DRB, but this guy just refused to let me have DRB. He kept outbidding me. It was so frustrating. Really, really frustrating to just keep getting outbid in the last kind of minute. I thought I had won him for 900 coins or 600 coins in the 4-3-3 formation, but I just couldn't win it in the end. And I got Kabai, I believe. I think this guy won Kabai, or I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I won Kabai. I'm sorry if you just heard my chair squeaking then as well. My chair's a bit messed up. I need to get a new one. You lean or move to the left and it just makes a really, really loud screech. But anyway, back to the buying of the new players to the squad. With the Davies, I'm just going to use him as backup for when they run out of contracts or injuries or anything like that. So I guess I could just keep him anyway. But I kept looking for a DRB because I really wanted a DRB. Had him in my team right at the start of my actual main account on FIFA. And believe me, he's probably one of the best midfielders in the league for his price. Probably one of the best midfielders in the game for his price, I guess. Really pacey, and I did get him in the end. I'm not sure how much that was, but probably not much. I think it was about 700 or 800 coins. But again, absolute bargain, and he's going to go on the right side of midfield. And then here we are, we buy Kabai. Sorry, there's Davies coming up from when I bought him, but here we are, we've got Kabai. Put Kabai into the squad, and then at this moment I had a bit of a derp. I was kind of thinking, where's DRB? I'm not entirely sure where he had gone, and I was getting a bit frustrated. I was looking around, wondering where he was, but then I found him in the trade pile. I probably should have looked there first. And then I went to get a centre-back, and I actually went for Nastasic. It was either Nastasic or Ashley Williams, and I decided to get Nastasic. I've used him before, again, in a Premier League team. Really cheap. You can pick him up for 500 coins. Not the fastest, but not the slowest by any amount. And he's just really, really good all around. Brilliant in the air, and he can pick some nice passes out as well. So I definitely recommend him, again, if you're starting out. I actually tried to find a bit more chemistry here, moving the right back and left backs around and stuff. And ended up on 74 chem. But that's it for now, lads. Like, comment, subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye.